Right, it's the 6th of December. Say hi.
Hello.
Right, 6th of December, Stephen's in the dates, he's day one of probably a 6 to 7 months journey. Today, for the first month, all I'm going to focus on is Stephen's senses. Whether it's, well, you'll see when I go to work with him in a minute, but we've already started to, do you remember the envelopes?
Yeah.
Do you hear the voices?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one of the things we started this morning was when I was in work with Stephen this morning, we started to focus on his auditory, his sense of hearing, what he could hear. So we played a game this morning, and the game was how many noises could you hear from. Now he named about 4 out of 7. The last one being that he never heard Christine open up the envelopes. Now there's a reason for why we're going to do this, but we're going to do a thing called modelling, and it's where I have to transfer the energy that I have for this project into Stephen, and what we're going to do is we're going to do it through modelling. I'm going to tell you a story. Right. So, the story about is, think about how you felt last night before you go back to the time that you felt, you keep your eyes open, just go back and remember the time that you were told you were coming in here. Then go back to last night, thinking of what was going to happen when you came in here today. But also think of the reasons why you're here. It's not holiday camp. You're here to learn, but you're here to learn in a good state, which you did this morning in the SNT. Because when you had the small management meeting this morning, the reason you came here was to understand what they ought to do, understand what the positions of the people are in the company, why we have that meeting, why we focus, why we plan, what's the objectives for this week to Friday. And it's the same with you. When you think of the learnings that you've had in here, and you've only been in 3 or 4 hours, now, you started to hear things. Now, close your eyes a minute. Now think about this. Because what you want to think about is a journey for the next 4 weeks. Imagine June. See, it's like Capilio. She fed all the homeless people in New York, all because I went on the streets of Brighton to feed people and sleep with people at 5:30 in the morning with the homeless. Then she seen what I was doing one night and she says, "Can I come with you?" I said, "Absolutely." And she came with me. But when she came, she thought, "I'm going to do this in New York." So she emailed me and phoned me on Saturday, and I said to her, "There's 200,000 people watching you." And then I heard her going, the burning desire going through her body with energy that's motivated her to do, even mention Asperger's syndrome again. You have to realise that you're the template for the next 100,000 people with this syndrome. And people are going to be watching your story, watching all the podcasts you do, watching the blogs you do, and watch how you grow, just like Sarah Jane and Lindsay. Realize that you're not going to miss any opportunities. So every day that you come in here, or even as you walk about from this day onwards, you're going to look at every opportunity and every learning in a good state, and remember to smile when you see me. You. How are you going to feel when you walk by this building in 2 years' time, or some other building, and you walk by it and you say, "The Entrepreneurial Tower, Autism Society inspired by Stephen McDonald." Imagine how many kids are going to benefit when you look up and say, "I was the first kid." Imagine all the talks you're going to come in and do and talk to people and say, "Listen, fear nothing, forget problems, everything is solutions. Because look at me." Because then you're going to be going around the world talking about your journey. Because this is what I see. Use your imagination and create whatever you want to create. Either come here for 7 months and then go and do your wee college course, and then after that go into accountancy, or think bigger. Think about it. Are you here just for your own benefit, to get your wee college course? Or are you here to help as many other people with the same syndrome that you have?
I'm here to help as many people with the same syndrome as I have.
Wonderful. So, smile at the camera and say, "Welcome to day one."
Welcome to day one.